Vatos, thanks again for tuning into yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast yet again. San Jose, California. Another beautiful day out here. It's summertime and we have yet to break 80s. It's been absolutely gorgeous out here in San Jose. So here it is, halfway there. We have the fairing, the windshield, the handguards, and you guys can see we have the 4.5 gallon fuel tank on there as well. We got the seat. I have all the other parts already painted. I just gotta get to it. All right, I gotta have enough time. Here's the light bar, of course. If you guys haven't seen those videos, I'm gonna turn on my high beam. That's connected to a relay, and then the relay, of course, turns on with the high beam. So that's the light bar. So this is just a little checkup, let you guys know what's going on. Now, surprisingly, everything's been going very smoothly up until today. So for some reason, I don't know what's going on with this fuel pump. I think there's some faulty wire or something's going on, because I put the cover, because there's a cover right here for the fuel pump connector right there. I put that on there and now my fuel pump wasn't working. So obviously it's on now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I pulled the fuse, nothing. Disconnected it, connected it, nothing. Moved the wire a little bit and now it works. I don't know. I'm not okay with that. Of course, I want to have a reliable bike. I want my bike to be 100% reliable because I ride it to work. You know, I can't go to work and then have it, you know, have in the back of my mind wondering, is my bike going to turn on or not? So that's an issue. I still have my old fuel pump on, of course, the 3.5 gallon tank. I don't know, maybe I'll do a little bit of electrical work. I'll undo the wiring and see if there's some kind of a connection issue, or I'm not too sure what's going on, but that's that problem now. All right, so we still have quite a bit stuff to do. I am currently working on the saddlebags right now. I already removed the emblem and sanded it down. Now it's ready for base. So I still have to do the saddlebags, and I still have to do the LP6 on this bike. I'm doing an LP6. You guys can probably see that I've already trimmed the inside of this thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe you can see it from this angle. So you can see I trimmed about an inch off of this. What is this? This inside fairing plastic piece majig. I'm not too sure. I don't like how the LP6 sticks out on some of those other bikes. I want to have mine recessed into the fairing, so that's why I trimmed it about exactly 1 inch. And I tried it out, and it seems like it's going to work. So we still have the LP6. We have to put on the new rear fender, the side covers, the ones that match this paint job. And yeah, the LP6. I'm going to do the relays, of course. And what else? Oh yes, I'm also having some issues with the paint. For some reason, I'm getting these micro pops. I don't know if you guys can pick it up right here, but there's like a million little dots. I've tried a few different things. I've changed. I haven't swapped out my filter on my compressor. I've ordered that. I'm waiting for that to come in. So I've already painted these parts about 4 times, about 4 or 5 times, give or take. So right now I just decided, you know what, I'm going to install the parts. I'm going to keep on painting other stuff, and then we'll see if I have the same results once I have this new oil, water, filter, and dryer system. I'm going to try out these new parts. That could be probably it, because I've already tried changing my rags. I've tried changing the way I clean stuff. I've changed quite a few things. Like I said, I painted the fairing already about 4 times. I've painted it 4 times now, and I'm just wasting material because I'm just not happy with these micro pops. So I believe they're solvent pops. I don't know. So I've even moved stuff inside of the house. I painted the parts, moved them inside. Everything's going perfectly. And then 20 to 30 minutes after, I get these little tiny dots. don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you can see little tiny dots. I've tried buffing them out, but the compound seems to stick inside of those holes and it just doesn't look good. So we still have, like I said, we still have the LP6. We have the Plex audio. So I have the wiring for the Plex audio. Another thing that I noticed with this new 4.5 gallon tank, these wires are getting pushed out. So I've also ordered a high temp fiberglass sleeve for these wires, so I'm just waiting on that. I'm gonna wrap those up in that high temp sleeve, and then we'll just see what happens with this new fuel pump. Of course, it's a new pump. It's got new filters. All right, you guys can check out those videos. You know, it's brand new, pretty much everything. But like I said, I really believe there's something with the wires, because I bought these parts on eBay. I bought the fuel tank on eBay, and I bought the pump. So the guy sent me the pump for free, and he sent me over this gas cap for free. So I got a killer deal on the fuel tank. All right, it was $200, including the pump and the gas cap and a gasket. So I just decided, you know what, since the fuel pump was outside of the bike, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna rebuild it. You know, rebuild the fuel pump. That way it's, you know, brand spanking new. I don't have to worry about it. But now, of course, I'm having that issue where maybe it will turn on. So I just can't do that. So we're just, you know, I'm just filling in. It's been a while since I've uploaded anything. I just been, you know, busy with the bike. I've been busy with the bike, of course, spending time with the family. I've been, like I said, I've painted these parts 4 times. So that's a lot of sanding, a lot of material, spraying it, waiting to see what happens, waiting to see if you know, if it looks good, see if just a lot of time waiting and sanding. That's the one thing about, you know, getting to, you know, having to do this stuff again. It's just the sanding is just one of them. You have to sand stuff, and that takes forever. I've even burnt through the paint while I was sanding, but luckily those parts doesn't matter because they're painted black, so I was able to get away with it. But yes, I was getting impatient. I was grabbing the orbital sander or the DA and just, you know, knocking this stuff out, trying to, you know, like I said, I've done it 4 times already, wasted quite a bit of material. The clear coat stuff is not cheap. You're looking at about $120 for the gallon, you know. So if you're painting stuff multiple times, then, you know, it just sucks. And then of course, I don't have the space at the house. I don't have room to kind of keep my stuff out and about. You guys know my dog uses that same place that I paint my stuff, and a lot of the stuff that I do to assemble my parts, I do that indoors so that my kid, you know, can't use that place. So whenever I work, it takes me about 40 minutes to set up, and of course, you know, 20 minutes to clean up. It's just tough finding the time to kind of, you know, just do all of this work and all this other stuff. So there's the fuel tank there. Let's see if we can just pull over here real quick, see if I can find neutral. Here, let's see, can I find neutral? There we go. So let's go ahead and let's take a look. Let's see if the micro pops really show on the on here. I know the bike is dirty. Man, why is it shaking so much? Something's going on. Is this not tie into? I don't know. It seems like it's shaking a lot. Let's see. Can you guys see it? You know what? You guys probably can't see it. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? The bike's dirty. These parts have been sitting. Like I said, what happens is, of course, I have these parts outside drying, and since I'm working on the saddlebags right now, a lot of that dust is getting all over these parts. So I can't wash the bike, not yet. So So we'll wash the bike maybe in about a week or two, and then we'll see if I can show you, you know, the imperfections. So it just bugs me, all right? It's just, you know, they're tiny little holes. I'm calling them solvent pops because that's what it looks like to me. But they're tiny little holes, and you can't really see them. You have to be like pretty much. You guys probably can't see it, but you have to be within about, like, I say 4 inches of the surface, so you can pick up on the, you know, tiny little holes. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. You know, sorry, you know, I have a ton of work still on the bike, so we'll just have to get around to all the videos I have to do, because I have videos on the fuel pump, I have videos on the bike. I'm filming the saddlebags process. I still have the videos from last year when I did the other paint job, and I haven't gotten into those videos. So you guys just stay out there, stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out this update on the Roadster, or the Dynaster, whatever you guys want to call it, whatever the build is. Hey, stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Lives first. Get out there and ride. Later.